Hello, welcome to a new episode recording of HD ADHD. I am Hayden Jensen.
And I'm Will Brunson. Hello.
Hello, and today we're going to be doing a movie that, well, let's just say your kids shouldn't watch this,
Oh no, yeah.
and if
And
you are kids, it's a really cool movie to watch.
yeah, yeah. I would recommend if you're a parent, like I don't know, maybe do a bit of a supervised watching, a bit of a content warning, which like to some people might not be a big thing, but to others could be a big thing.
There's boobs in it.
Boobs, porn, references to porn, um. It's very funny, but yes,
There's
references to porn.
there's all sorts of stuff.
A bit of also maybe a content warning. Some references to
It's some weird,
pedophilia.
it's some weird shit. We'll bring
Yeah,
it up. But this is your own one and only both spoiler and, well, generally just your
yeah,
warning altogether.
yeah. I think my biggest critique of my performance in the Moulin Rouge episode was I just kept looping back around to watch the movie, watch it.
True that.
I'm gonna cut down that. I'm learning,
Why don't you say it once at the start? Watch the movie. It is funny. It's good.
Yeah. I'll read off of the thing whenever we pull it up. Could you hand me that?
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
as usual, we're gonna keep up a consistent thing where we at least try to get the physical copy of the disc so we can experience all the goodness.
Yeah.
There's not much.
I'll read off of it because I don't know. I bought this one. This was his first time watching it. Okay.
Yep.
Allow me to. All right. The Cohen brothers. Ir, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could you read that word? I'm
Okay.
dumb. I'm
An
sorry.
exclusive introduction. Okay, wait. Where were you starting?
The start at the bottom.
The Coen Brothers irrelevant cult.
Irrelevant. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it is irrelevant. Okay. The Coen Brothers' irrelevant cult hit comes to DVD as a collector's edition with all new bonus material. I think I know what that bonus material was, by the way. I'll explain. The hilariously twisted comedy thriller stars Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi. I looked
It's
into
I
it.
think it's Steve Buscemi, but
Um,
ask about it,
yeah,
people.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go with Buscemi. Yeah. Steve Buscemi and Julianne Moore joined the dude as as his bowling buddy that and his bowling buddies on their journey that blends unforgettable characters, kidnapping, a case of mistaken identity, and White Russians. The drink before you ask. Enter the visually unique and entertaining world from the creative minds of the Coen brothers. And remember, the dude abides.
Okay, let's see if we can find the actual Wikipedia for more official description. Will, could you
Officially.
pull up Wikipedia, please?
Oh, sure. This might take a second because internet and
Oh wait,
everything.
I think I have it. The internet is shit for me too. I guess that's how it works in around here.
Well, but is it still recording?
Yes, it's for recording. We don't have to worry about that.
Okay, cool.
To people who are wondering, yes, we usually go for the Wikipedia search of this movie because it's good. You try pulling it up anyways, William.
Okay. I was kind of, calling that off for a second because I thought you said, oh, you're saying you got that for? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, thank you very much, William.
Okay. I'm sorry. This will just
We're
take a minute.
buffering. Okay.
Okay.
We
So yeah,
appro-
I'll just do.
we we apologize for the wait. Now let's begin with the actual description. The
just
Big Lebowski
just hand that back.
is a 1999 crime comedy film written, directed, produced, and co-edited by Joel and Ethan Cohen. It follows the life of Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski, aka played by Jeff Bridges, a
Mhm.
Los Angeles slacker and avid bowler. He's assaulted as a result of a mistaken identity that he then learns that a millionaire, also named Jeffrey Lebowski, played by David Huddleston, was
Yes.
the intended victim. The millionaire Lebowski's trophy wife is
Wait.
supposedly kidnapped, and millionaire Lebowski commissions the dude to deliver the ransom to secure her release. The plan goes away awry when the dude's friend Walter
So,
Spock
so, soap check.
Soapcheck John Goodman schemes to keep the ransom money for the dude and himself. And generally, it's a crazy movie. There's a lot of characters here, such as Sam Elliott, Dwayne Moore, Steve Buscemi, John Toronto, Philly Seymour Hoffman, Tara Reid, David Thewlis,
Well, that was David Thewlis. Okay, more on him later.
Peter Stonemaier, Jimmy Dale Gilmore, John Polto, and Ben Gazzara, who also appear in the supporting roles.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen.
Now that the official descriptions of the movie are over, is it about time we actually go to start, well, talking about it?
Yeah. Do you mind if I lead on this one?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But last warning, spoilers.
Yes. Yeah. We've said enough. I hope that intrigues you enough, rather than just our recommendation. Um. Yep. Yeah.
But keep listening because we're funny. I think
Yeah.
so, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. I'll try not to loop just back around to saying while I watch it. Is my mic on?
Well, I think this thing can hear you well. Turn it on. Try turning it on. This one can hear you. Just can hear us both. Just yeah. Well, I think we can hear us just fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the opening of the movie is a monologue from Sam Elliott. He's credited as the stranger. He's just doing like a monologue about it's Los Angeles, and there's a man called the Dude, and this story it takes place back in 1992. It was released in 2000. No, in 1990. Wait, hold on. There's one more thing I gotta say. Okay, for this DVD release, there was an extra thing
Yeah.
where okay, yeah, so
There's
that
like a several minute description from
bit
the owner of the company talking about the movie, and I don't know if it's
yeah,
comedy.
it is comedy. It's basically just this old guy talking about like a factory explosion involved and like the production of the Big Lebowski, and it's like
And
and
the
like
one surviving copy they found that was left for a while was an Italian version of the film where we get to listen in on the Italian translation.
yeah, like the famous toe scene and everything. Oh yeah, more on that scene later, but yeah, the dub of John Goodman and everything. So okay, so back to the actual movie. So yeah, that is a DVD exclusive thing. I'm sure you could find it on YouTube probably.
Yeah,
Yeah. So okay, so the
we
so
find the dude
I,
at the store where he's
I think
buying.
it's a Ralph's.
Yeah, he's at a store buying milk, which he opens himself and to smell it, which maybe that's a thing you do at the stores, but I don't know why you just
Yeah.
straight up open it.
Yeah. So then he's at like yeah, and then as Sam Elliott's monologue's happening, the dude is at the cash register writing a check for 69 nice cents. Yeah, a check
Yeah,
for
nah,
cents.
that.
And he's watching I don't know who it was on TV, but it was basically like about the conflict in Iraq. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Sam Elliott calls Saddam Hussein Saddam.
yeah. There's a lot of stuff with that Iraq and all the stuff like that. Even Saddam
Yeah,
Saddam appears.
more on that later. More on that
There's
later.
some
If
weird.
yeah,
Just
as
warning. There's some weird shit in this movie.
indeed.
Continue.
Yeah. So there's also like a TV report about this aggression will not stand against Kuwait. That comes up later. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it. So then
The
the dude is going back to his apartment in I
it's
don't
like
I
it's
don't
actually
know.
a pretty nice apartment for the fact that he's a slacker.
It is actually yeah quite nice. Like
He just gets
I've
home.
seen some bad apartments in my day. Yeah. So he comes back in, he turns on the lights, and there's a guy there in his apartment that's just standing next to his door, and then like another guy
Tackles his ass.
tackles him and runs him to like his bathroom and shoves his face in the toilet, asking him, Where's the money, Lebowski? Uh,
Yours
yeah,
is being weird. You might want
yeah,
to turn it on again. Oh,
yeah.
I think that these
I
things are pretty
think
good.
I think the battery. You see that there's the red light. I think maybe the battery
Well,
is
don't worry.
is dead.
I'll charge
Yeah,
these
yeah,
later.
yeah.
But
I'll just try to talk into Hayden. So like my audio might be a bit
sorry,
but
peoples.
it's all cool. But
Yeah, he gets home and gets tackled and
shoved in the toilet.
Yeah, he's getting drowned in his own poo water, referencing B movie. Yes, and they're basically like, the famous line, "Where's the money,
Where's
Lebowski?"
the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money, shithead? It's down there. Let me have another look.
It's just like, yes, that's the thing you say when you're being drowned in your own toilet.
Yeah, and the guys say, hey, you what wife says you owe money to Jackie Tree. Wife owns money to Jackie Treehorn. That means you owe money to Jackie Treehorn. I'm just telling you now, Jackie Treehorn is a pornographer.
No, he's an adult film connoisseur, as he would probably say it himself.
Well, yeah, he does say that himself, but to the unassuming eye, pornographer.
Yep.
Yeah. So oh yeah, the guy doesn't know what a bowling ball is. Also, yeah,
Just like,
just show.
they basically both describe the fact that, like, what are you talking about, man? I'm not married. Does this look like a rich guy's house? I'm
The
just the
toilet,
dude,
the
not the
toilet.
Lebowski.
I'm the dude. Oh yeah, and the other guy, who was in the who broke into his house,
Yeah,
pees on the dude's rug.
yeah. He just basically tells them, yeah, it's not me, guys, and they're like, okay, we're leaving. But for some reason, I guess they just, because they're dicks, decide to pee on his rug, which
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
But
So
then but remember, people, that fact that he peed on his rug is the catalyst for the whole movie.
it really is. Yeah, it isn't just the fact that they broke into the house. So then the
It's a compounding thing, but yeah,
yeah. So uh then
they
it cuts to black to the opening credits where it's sung by, I think it's called what a like due to the lyrics, I think it's called What a Wonderful Feeling by Bob Dylan. Dylan heads will probably kill me for not knowing the name of this.
yeah,
Sorry, Dad.
yeah,
um, yeah. So yeah, just a montage of like activities at the bowling alley,
yeah,
which by the way we went bowling yesterday.
yeah.
So
So it's a very important topic.
yeah. So
So yeah, we meet up with the dude and his pretty shitty. Well, one of them is pretty okay, but his friends, I'll just say for now.
yeah,
We,
Walter played by John Goodman and Donnie played by Steve Buscemi.
Boucher,
But
yeah. No,
Buscemi.
we keep saying it.
I've heard conflicting
Yeah,
things.
I don't.
I hope
Does anybody really know?
not really. I hope Mr. Buscemi, if you're listening to this, you gotta understand, man. We're sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah, love
So
your work,
yeah,
love your work.
so yeah, the fact that it's played by John Goodman, I cannot. Now that I've heard him in this movie, and if you've seen this movie before, you know he does some crazy shit. I cannot hear Soul. Every time I hear him speak, I can only think of Sully from
Monsters
Monsters
Inc.
Inc. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that's one of his best known roles.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's so weird. But he basically,
God, I gotta see Monsters Inc.
yeah,
Damn it.
he plays like this no nonsense, idiotic Vietnam vet who's Jewish, who's divorced. His wife was Jewish, but now I guess because he's
Yeah, he like converted to Judaism
but
whenever he
even
married
after
his
his,
wife. He's like Polish Catholic. It's revealed
even
later.
though he's like been divorced with her for 5 years, he still keeps the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he kind of vibed with it whenever he did it, but
So who
that
knows?
yeah, like you know, but like he makes like a lot of like I don't know. There's some like inconveniences around like
Oh yeah, on the Sabbath, I
the
think. When,
Sabbath. Yeah,
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 every Saturday he can't really do anything at
yeah.
all. Makes a
Which
whole big deal out of it literally
yeah,
every time he talks about it.
yeah.
And
Which I guess is a personal choice, obviously,
yeah, but
but you
there's
know.
three main character traits. Actually, all of these guys are pretty similar character traits. The dude is lazy. That's really it.
He drinks White Russians. He bowls.
Like that's the
He
only thing
occasionally
he seems to
smokes
drink.
weed.
Besides, White Russians seem to be the only thing he drinks. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't, we never see him drink water, but only White Russians. So I'm starting to
Mm-hmm.
think his main blood type is White Russian.
Maybe. Oh God,
Yeah,
that
and
baby.
then there's, I forgot his name. His friend,
Donnie.
the Donnie, the big guy,
Oh, Walter.
Walter. Thank you, Walter.
Walter.
Mr. Walter. Well, he's an idiot, a Vietnam vet, and Jewish. And
He ties everything back to Vietnam.
he also for some reason has a big thing against their other friend Steve Buscemi. We're just gonna refer to him Steve Buscemi, or do you want to refer to him as his actual name?
I'll just call him Donnie.
Donnie. Let's just say Donnie for now. He hates Donnie for, I don't know if he hates Donnie or likes him, because every time Donnie is like,
Says,
hey,
Donnie, you're out of your element. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
yeah, he just says shut the fuck up, Donnie, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not nice to him. Like I don't know what it was like before the movie started, but yeah.
He's just weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Mr. the Dude is complaining that all this is going on and that he's
And
getting
and the
he's
rug
getting
was peed on.
and that and he's constantly getting messed with, even though he's not the Lebowski that those guys were looking for.
He's the little Lebowski.
No, he's the dude.
That is true.
So yeah, he's just complaining to his friends, and it's a whole scene.
Yeah.
And the next important scene is
Okay. Well,
wait, what do we remember?
okay. Well, he's complaining to Walter about like, hey man, you gotta get the
Just ignore that.
yeah, you gotta like get the guy who like they broke into the house because they thought he was the rich Lebowski. So it's like
Maybe you
hey,
should.
maybe you should get compensation from him by getting another rug
So yeah,
from the Big Lebowski.
and that's exactly what happens. He goes to Mr. Lebowski's house, where I guess he's rich. It's a pretty nice house, and he also looks rich enough because he's got a guy paid to suck his dick.
Yeah.
To be his hype man, just like, oh yes, here's the wall of all the things Mr. Lebowski did. Like one.
Oh yeah, played very well by Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, also rest in peace, Mr. Hoffman.
Rest in peace. Peace. But he's like, oh yes, here's the award that Mr. Lebowski got in his military service. Yes.
He has a picture with Nancy Reagan.
Yeah. He got to meet Nancy Reagan. Here's his.
He apparently met with Ronald Reagan. But there wasn't enough time for a photo op. I can just imagine he's like, "Hello, Mr. Lebowski. You get to spend time with the Gipper."
Yeah, he's just like, oh yes, this is the key to the city, Mr. Lebowski got, because he's like the important figurehead, something like that. Yes.
Fucking rich people.
Yes, fucking rich people. But yeah, he's just constantly talking about Lebowski, while the dude could really give less of a shit, and then
he's just here for his rug.
And here's some underprivileged kids from the foundation that Mr. Lebowski's doing. Yeah. And then of course
I don't like the way he said that. The way who he's doing. Okay, no. Okay, there's a bit about that later, but no. Okay, the kids are in the foundation. They get the money
because they're underprivileged.
Yeah,
not that thing.
Yeah,
not that thing.
Yeah.
Not that
Okay.
thing.
Okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, then the Big Lebowski busts in.
Phones are good at recording things, so let's just put it in between the middle of us. We apologize for the inconvenience here.
Yeah.
But we are still here, so let's continue.
Okay, so the Big Lebowski, he busts into his office. He says, "You're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. What's the point?" And yeah, he's disabled. He lost the use of his legs.
Yeah, as he describes it himself, a Chinaman took my legs away from me in Korea. Well, they're not Chinese, they're in Korea. Or am I wrong about that?
And also, Walter said, Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American.
Just like what?
Probably should have given a bit of a disclaimer. He's cool. I can attest to this. It's cool.
Yeah, we got this. But continuing, so he's just like, hey, can I get a rug because those guys piss on it? So you want a handout, you loser? Why does everybody want a handout?
You want a handout just like the other. Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Oh. Quick fact about the dude, I think he wears pants like only 30% of the movie.
Yeah.
Because most of the time he's just wearing a bathrobe, a big like muumuu jet sweater, and boxer shorts. And I mean any shirt that he can really find. He's just that lazy, I guess.
He doesn't own that many clothes.
Or just he's lazy. Who knows?
Yeah.
Probably any of those options are correct.
Yeah. So anyway. He's like, hey man, your wife, she's going around town owing money to people. My wife is not the issue. The issue is you're coming into my office and asking for a handout. It's the bum's loss. Condolences, Mr. Lebowski.
The bums will always lose. Which is
how'd it go? The Mr. Lebowski. No, that's fine. He told me take any rug in the house. So then he just has like
unprompted takes one of his rugs.
Takes one of the rugs, and he meets
on his way out. Yeah, he meets
Bunny Lebowski, who is the young trophy wife. Of the Big Lebowski.
She's like the stereotypical trophy wife. She's young, she's pretty, she's blonde, she's.
There's a bit of another detail about her later, but we'll get into it later.
We swear as much as we want in these. We'll try to swear at least a little bit, but. In nomenclature, she's a whore. because she.
Little bit. I don't know how else to describe her.
That's just really it. She's also
Yeah.
like, blow on my toes. I painted them. It's useful. Why do you want me to do that?
And
But,
then she offers
services. We're just
yeah,
gonna.
we're just gonna say services. We're not gonna get too into it. You guys probably know
You
what it
put it in
is.
your own heads. But
Yeah.
but he's like, of course no, and. He's just like, who's that guy in the pool? Oh yeah, he's a German nihilist. Just he doesn't believe in anything.
He doesn't. We believe in nothing, Lebowski, nothing.
Yeah. So he
yeah,
makes his way out of the house.
And that specific German nihilist is played by Peter Stamara from Fargo. Also, he's also in John Wick 2.
What? I did not know that. Well, then again, I haven't seen John Wick 2. Maybe that's something we can do.
The cultural osmosis, how it is.
We'll figure it out. But so he makes it home and is
listening to like his answering machine.
Yeah, he's just listening to the bowling sounds, isn't he? Like
no, okay. So
am I missing a scene?
Yeah, we are missing a scene. Okay, so the Big Lebowski. No, not the big. Goddamn it, the dude. The dude is at his house, just kind of admiring his rug while he's making White Russians, and like his answering machine's going off like. Philip Seymour Hoffman saying, "Hey, dude, we need you to contact us again about everything." No, wait, there's one more scene. Okay, it goes to the bowling alley.
Oh yeah, where we meet Jesus or Jesus.
No.
Or am I wrong?
That's a couple more scenes. Okay, so he's bowling with.
Oh, I remember the scene.
He's bowling with
his friends, and they're doing like a competition between his other bowling team where one of the guys as said by John Goodman
goes slightly over the line.
Yeah, he goes
bowling,
over.
And it's like, this is a league game, Smokey. This is not Nom. There are rules.
Yeah, put it as 0. Why did an 8? Put it as 0, and then you describe it, Will.
He says, Smokey, you're entering a world of pain. As he pulls out a handgun.
Yeah, he just pulls out a loaded gun and is threatening him to mark it as a 0. So I'm like, what the shit?
Am I the only one who gives a shit about the rules?
Yeah, he just straight up threatens this man with a gun. Of course, they call cops on him, and then, of course, if somebody threatens you with a gun in a bowling alley, you mark it down as 0, and
then call the cops later, please.
So yeah, anyways, they make it out to the dude's car.
Holy shit.
They make it out to the dude's car.
Where he also explains that the man he pulled the gun on is not only a pacifist, but also like is kind of gets easily freaked out.
So yeah, of course, the dude is like, "What the hell?
What the hell? He's a cool guy." Oh yeah,
it's like pacifism is the main problem in this country or something.
No, it's not. You're insane. You're a fucking insane person, Walter. Oh yeah, he talks about the Iraq conflict because of course he does.
Yeah.
He refers to Saddam Hussein and as a disclaimer, camel fucker from Iraq.
Yeah. We don't have to give too many disclaimers. I think we've given enough.
Yeah. So then it's the dude listening to his answering machine.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So as the scene where they're talking out in the car, the police of course finally show up to the fact that a guy pulled a gun. I don't know why, but Walter never gets in any trouble for this. Maybe because the pacifist guy was too scared to say anything, or I don't know.
Well, he did. He was on the answering machine, like saying, "Hey, man, just tell Walter. I'm sorry." And while this scene's happening, the dude's landlord shows up, about to go on a run, saying, "Hey, dude, I got the venue I wanted for my dance quartet." I'm only mentioning this because it comes up later.
It's a very minor thing, and we don't need to put. So the guys are like, we can skip past that. Anyways.
Yeah, so then he gets another message from Philip Seymour Hoffman saying, dude, we need you to come back to the house. We'll send a limo for you. Excuse me. Sorry, folks, I was sneezing.
Damn, like that looked painful.
You need to see my father sneeze.
Oh, God.
Don't.
So wait, am I right in the scene? This is the scene where then he's laying on
No. He goes back. He goes to the Big Lebowski's house where he says, "Strong men also cry."
Yeah, he's just like sitting by a fireplace, all sadly. The funny thing, this Big Lebowski bastard never shuts up. I at first like, oh yeah, I feel bad, but he's all like talking like strong men cry,
Yeah.
I can feel true pain, like you.
Oh,
And it's just like,
I know-
shut up, get to the point.
Also, a fun fact about the man who plays the Big Lebowski: he was Olson Johnson in Blazing Saddles. He was the guy who said, "Not only was it authentic frontier gibberish, it inspires a courage little seen this day and age. What are we made of? Our forefathers came across the prairie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just like, oh yeah, by the way, my wife got kidnapped, and
As you can see, it is a ransom note, and it takes the dude like 5 minutes to read it.
Yeah,
It's
it's your
short.
standard ransom note where just like bring us the money for the girl or else in
Beep boop. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it like the
It's a bunch of magazine letters.
Oh
cut
yeah,
out,
yeah.
like
That's
like
so
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
to prevent people from listening to it. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
To tracking the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, so he's basically like, they want $1 million for my wife, and if you might know the people who might have taken her, so I'm trusting in you to deliver the money.
Yeah, it might.
A
it
complete,
might be the
basically
rug pissers.
stranger that will only store a rug for me. So
Yeah.
just take the money and go. So
Yeah,
he just gives him a briefcase.
Yeah. So then.
Oh no, he doesn't give him the briefcase. He just tells him to wait.
He
wait.
tells him. He gives him a beeper to come back to the house. So then it cuts back to the bowling alley where it is
revealed with
the Jesus played by John Totoro, I believe his name is.
Jesus. He is like super.
Yeah,
he's like super like what's the best term like.
Freaky.
He's super freaky. He licks a bowling ball.
He licks a bowling ball.
He's also got
rolls
one of
a strike. I'm gonna explain the lore about him.
He's just wearing like a glove, one of those like bowling gloves, just like to show, he's a professional. He's also really tight bowling pants and
based.
Yeah, he's got. And continue.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna run down the lines real quick. The dude says that creep can frickin' roll, man.
Speak a little.
Yeah. But he's a pervert, dude. Yeah. No, I'm serious. He's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months in Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old. Whenever he moved to Hollywood, he had to go to every door to tell everybody he was a pederast. What's a pederast, Walter? Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Just like, so yes, sir, I am a pedophile. Well, we all are. This is Los Angeles, Cameron.
I don't know.
It's Florida, not Los Angeles. Oh wait, it's sold to 2 states now.
Florida deserves it. Fuck Florida.
I don't care. No, now that we've alienated a whole chunk of our audience, let's continue.
You know who I'm talking about, Floridians. If you're cool, you know what I'm talking about. Just a little disclaimer. I'm from a state that everyone makes fun of. I make fun of it. Okay. So then he's explaining, the Bunny Lebowski probably kidnapped herself.
Yeah, like she's just she owes
young
money.
Trophy wife in parlance.
She owes money all over town. She just and her husband ain't giving her enough, so she just kidnapped herself.
Yeah. So then the dude goes back home. Where he's listening to bowling sounds on his mixtape.
Yeah, which I guess that could be soothing. It is a pretty nice sound. He's just listening.
He's just doing ASMR.
And then just, like 3 people show up and knock his ass.
Yeah. Like
I don't even.
Julianne Moore from Okay, I can't think of stuff that the broad audience might have seen.
She just basically.
And by the way, disclaimer. I mean broad as in large. I don't mean. Oh god, that came out. I don't mean like what the Italian mob says. Okay, so yeah. So
he just goes through like I don't know if they
a little acid trip.
Yeah, they give him brain damage and he's just flying through the sky while he sees her riding the magic carpet.
Yeah. Her name's Maud, and she's just riding the rug.
So I'm thinking, I can show you the world shining. And then, of course, he comes back to reality and finds out he's in the exact same place, but they
took his rug.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, my rug.
And then the beeper for the ransom is going off. So he goes back to Philip Seymour Hoffman. He says, "Here's the phone. Here's the briefcase." And then he picks up Walter,
which was the dumbest idea.
Yeah.
So they get in his shitbox of a car and drive over there, just like, I have a plan. See, we're gonna like Dutch from Red Dead Redemption. See, I got a plan.
I got a plan. We're gonna beat up the kidnappers.
And we're gonna keep the money and get the girl, so we win. We get to keep the money, save the girl,
And plus, she said she probably just kidnapped herself, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he's just like, no, she did not kidnap herself. She could actually die here, man. This is
that was just conversation, man. Yeah. So then
he's just adamant that she kidnapped herself.
Yeah. So then the dude gets the phone call saying, "Where do you want us to go?"
Us?
Yeah. Me and the driver. I can't handle the money and the phone and the car. God damn it! You fucked it up.
Yeah, just like basically. His friend, Walter is just being, just like, he's like, they're amateurs.
You're fucking us up, dude. They're fucking amateurs. Yeah, so then they get another phone call saying, okay, we proceed, but no funny stuff.
Toss the money over the wooden bridge you're coming up upon. It's like,
you're being watched. So then funny enough, Walter brought a bag full of his old underwear, I guess, to use as a distraction. So they're like fighting over which thing to toss out, and they toss the underpants. And then Walter's like, "Okay, I'll take care of him." Jumps out of the car with a bag he's carrying, which is a gun. Which it has like an Uzi inside.
And then it takes out one of the dude's tires, causing him to crash. And then a bunch of dudes on motorcycles go away with the money. So it's like with what they think is the money. And
the ringer.
So it's kind of so they're like, "Oh shit, we fucked up."
So then it's like, fuck it, dude. Let's go bowling.
So they just go bowling. And
and then
as the phone is ringing,
and the dude's just like sitting there, like,
God,
on the waiting bench, like,
I'm so screwed.
Yeah. So then it's like, okay, I could talk about this, but this is more or less just like a line Walter said. He's talking about how he can't bowl on the Sabbath, because of his faith and everything.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, so then they're leaving, and the dude's car is missing from a handicap spot.
Yeah, he just parked in the handicap. Like, so where's my car? It's in the handicap. They could have towed it away. How about they probably stole it? So yeah, he lost $1 million in his car, which he just left in the car.
But he took the phone, yeah.
So like, he's lazy, but he can also be dumbass at times.
Yeah, so then
they're just
so then he's back home talking with like some cops, and they're like, what was in the briefcase? What was it like? What was in the briefcase? You mentioned papers, business papers, and what do you do, sir? I'm unemployed.
Yeah, and she just took the car, and the cops are being super incompetent.
Yeah. So then, by the way, with my experience with with my experience with certain cops, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah. So then he says my rug was also stolen. And the rug was in the car. No, this was another thing. Two separate instances. So then his phone rings, and Julianne Moore is on the other side of the phone.
I can help you with your carpet, and he's just like, oh, case solved in the carpet.
Yeah, like I'll send a car over for you. I'm the one who took your rug. My name is Maud Lebowski. Guess we can close the file on that one. So then it goes to her place.
Oh yeah,
and she's an
she just flies past him
with paintbrushes. Yeah, she's like an eccentric artist,
and taken to the full eccentric part. She's also completely naked. I mean, she puts on a coat, but
she puts on a coat.
Yes, you see boobs, boobs.
Yeah. That's right, men. You never seen ass in your life. Just fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. She goes into this whole rant.
You people make me sick, frankly. Okay, so then she goes into this rant about my aunt is considered very vaginal. In fact, the name makes some men uncomfortable.
It's sick.
Vagina.
But they're so willing to talk about that.
The dick or the rod or is Johnson. Yeah,
of course, the dude is just doing the dude things by preparing himself for White Russians.
And it's like, do you like sex, Mr. Lebowski? Yes.
Just like, what does this have to do with my rug?
Some men seem to think that via feminism we do not enjoy sex, which is not true, frankly. Which is not true. I feel it to be a very zesty enterprise. But there are some people who cannot love in the traditionals. I assure you, the sex question has a point to it.
Just like they cannot feel the joy of sex. of love as usual. And Bunny is one of these people, where she then reveals
so then she turns on the TV,
where it's revealed that a production by Long Johnson, or Big John,
by Jackie Treehorn
and
was his name.
Biggie Tiddums are all starring in the film. You'd have to see it. We're paraphrasing a lot here.
The movie is called Log Jam.
Yes, it is that kind of movie.
I gave the content warning. We all know what we got ourselves into.
Just like, yes, so I am here to fix your...
I hear that you have a problem with the cable. Oh yeah, the German nihilist is starring in it alongside.
Same with Bunny, just like, oh yeah, the cable's not working. That's my friend over there. Why is she naked?
She just came over to use the shower. That is why they sent me. I'm expert.
And then guess what happens in the movie? He fixes the cable and leaves.
He fixes the cable and leaves.
And then she explains, yes, I think Birdie kidnapped herself
because of she's taking my father for the proverbial ride.
Yeah, and as it turns out, her father actually no wait, that's
this compulsive fornicators.
As it turns out that
that's later. That's later, but that's
so
revealed.
Let's continue.
So it's basically
she tells him that he stole a bunch of money from the foundation where he was helping underprivileged kids to pay it off.
To do it. So
which it was not her money to get.
And I think it's ridiculous. So
yeah, it wasn't his money to give.
It's not true.
It wasn't his money to forgive. It was her mom's or something like that. And the reason
it was like the rug was a gift.
The money
to the
was
mother,
her,
and that's why she took the rug back.
True.
So pretty much Maud says, all right, Mr. Lebowski, you can basically I want you to try to recover the money that my father gave to you, so you can give it back to us, because I don't want to make this police matter, because this is embezzlement pretty much. Yeah. So I
and I'll pay you a part of it.
I'll pay you like 10% of the recovered sum, and you can buy any number of rugs that don't have sentimental value.
Of course, Lebowski being, I don't know if he's smart or cunning, but he basically doesn't tell her that he lost the money. Just like, yeah, I'll get it to you. So he goes on like a whole search to find his car. I don't remember, what is the next scene.
Before this scene ends, Maud Lebowski says, all right, Mr. Lebowski, please visit a doctor, because I'm very sorry about the crack on the jaw. Please visit him. He's a good man and thorough. And so then the scene ends, and the Big Lebowski's in the back of Maud's limo.
You mean the dude, not the Big Lebowski. That's another dude.
Yeah, right. So,
he's in her limo and also notices like a blue bug.
The blue beetle van behind him.
Is just following them all the way there. And
he's just kind of vibing with the limo driver.
So he just he's just also drinking a White Russian. Like I don't know if he's drinking anything. So eventually he makes it to home, where then he gets dragged into another limo
with the Big Lebowski in it.
And I think the reason he's called Big is because he's fat.
Oh no, I think he's called Big Lebowski because he's rich. He's big in
money ways.
He's also the fat capitalist. Will proceeds to go on a rant about capitalism
and how socialism is best. Yes. It has worked always and has never failed once.
All right, listen here. Joseph Stalin was a fascist. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So I have complex views on the economic system, but I see certain things in a certain way.
But we digress.
Okay, yeah. So unrelated. Okay, so then
of course Mr. Big Lebowski's pissed, like, you didn't get him my money, and Birdie's in danger.
Yeah, so it's like we dropped off the money. We dropped off the money and everything.
Your wife, she kidnapped herself, man. She's a whore, and come on, man.
She wants more. She's gotta. I'm not gonna say the next thing he said. So basically, then it's like, we received this morning.
Fine.
Brett, and it's a toe. It's a toe.
It's just a severed toe. The classic mob thing. Send a severed toe. Just like, her life is in your hands. So of course he's a bit shocked by this, and he goes to a diner with Walter,
and it's like, there are ways to get a toe, man. Like, they send a toe, cover the nail polish. We're supposed to shit ourselves with fear. By the way, Walter's right on that. So That's that's pretty good. You know, good job, Walter.
Yeah, except one time he's right in the entire movie. Like he's never. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, they're wanting to shoot our pants. They're complete fucking amateurs. And then
They're fucking amateurs.
And the lady said that, like, please sir, stop swearing. This is a family restaurant.
Oh please, dear, I got buddies that died face down in the mud, so we can enjoy this family restaurant.
Yeah, he just
Ho Chi Minh would have kept the restaurants, man. He was a fan of America.
Yeah, he definitely would. Yeah, every chance he gets, he goes into a whole rant about Vietnam.
So then he leaves. So then the dude leaves the diner because he's like, that's it, screw this. And what's the next scene? Look, let me think about this.
Okay. So he leaves the diner and he goes. Oh yeah, I think I know what he's doing. Since he doesn't really know where the money is, he's preparing. Wait, isn't it where he's preparing for?
He goes. Oh, I think he just. I think it just cuts to like the next scene. He's in his bath, like.
Oh, now we remember. Yeah.
Listening to ASMR noises of a whale song.
Yeah,
and then he gets an answering machine thing about "We found your car, Mr. Lebowski," and then the German nihilists.
There's just like several Germans wearing all black break into his house with a ferret, and they just kind of start smashing his shit with the most anti-American tool ever, a cricket bat. And then they just show up into his bathroom like, we need the money, Lebowski, and then toss the ferret into his bath. Yeah. Warning people, this is not actual animal abuse. They tossed the fake ferret into the bath, which for a second
you did look that up, yes.
I thought it was real for a second. Luckily, it wasn't. So they just tossed a fake ferret in the bath. It's like, give us the money, Lebowski. But it is the money.
We cut if you not give us the money, we come back tomorrow and we cut off your Johnson. You're gonna what? I said we cut off your Johnson. Just think about that, Lebowski.
The poor pet owner grabs his ferret and leaves. And of course, he's talking with his friends at the bowling alley.
Well, first he goes to get his car, and then the detective's giving him shit. He gets his car. The briefcase isn't.
He left the briefcase in the back of the car, not even the trunk, the back, and of course it's gone because
Of course it is. Yeah. So then the briefcase isn't there, so he goes back to the bowling alley where it's like I hope the Big Lebowski kills me before the Germans cut my dick off and everything.
And then also wait, isn't there where Jesus shows up?
Sam Elliott shows up, which he might be the actual Jesus.
First, wait, isn't there the whole with where it's just like, I can't play on Saturday? Hey, I thought
that happened after they did the handoff.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
So
he's a whole thing, but that's just added character.
I can't roll on the fucking Sabbath. Shabbos.
So we're at the scene where he's basically feeling like he's gonna die. He's kind of screwed.
So then his buddies leave him because he's fuck the tournament.
Yeah, he's also just like that's just poor pet ownership. You can't own ferrets in here, and you're just like, what the hell, fuck are you, a park ranger now? And it's like, hey, your bad vibes are really messing with my aura right now.
You cannot grab this. You cannot drag this energy into the tournament. Fuck the tournament. Fuck you, Walter. Fuck the tournament. All right, dude. I see you don't want to get cheered up. Come on, Donnie. Let's go get us a lane.
And then Sam Elliott shows up just like,
hey, you got a good sarsaparilla.
I don't know.
Sarsaparilla.
I'm half debating Sam Elliott isn't real in this film, even though he gets answers. But I always in my head canon, he's like some random spirit who's attached himself to
the
dude, and just kind of follows his every move, just to get to grant wisdom. It's like, yes, I'm Sam Elliott.
Sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you. Was that some kind of Eastern thing? Far from it.
He just starts giving us some wisdom, and then the dude leaves.
Yeah.
And he then starts preparing his house. Wait,
no. I think the dude. I think he gets a call.
Oh no! Wait, now I remember where he goes.
He gets I think he gets a call from Maud saying, Jeffrey, you've not gone to the doctor.
So he goes over to her place where he finds her just chilling.
Where he finds David Thewlis
just laughing and being French as hell.
Of Harry Potter fame.
He's just being French as hell and laughing a whole bunch.
Just a friend of Maud's and he's just another eccentric and everything. So then Maud walks in. It's like, hey, got some news. I think your mother really was kidnapped after all. Please don't call her my mother. I know she isn't.
Yeah, she just kind of goes into the whole thing. See that doctor anyways, and just then takes a phone call. Just please get me the money and I'll pay you back. And
then they just start laughing with
just
the person.
Oh!
Yeah. So then
the dude
he goes to the doctor where he says, "Please slide your shorts down, Mr. Lebowski." no, she hit me up here. I understand. Could you take your shorts off? So then the dude
Just obliges.
So then it cuts to him like on the road.
Yeah, he's driving
On
home.
the road to hell,
And he sees the guy, the same blue
the blue beetle
following him, so he eventually just crashes into a dumpster.
He crashes into the dumpster because he flicks a joint.
His car
like,
has
into
gone.
window.
His car has gone through too much. It's busted up from the first time it was taken. Now it's busted up even more, and it'll continue to get busted up.
Yeah, and then the dude notices.
Like a paper.
He notices like a history paper.
Like it's a test, like for I think it was a social studies test actually. Like
so then
a failed social studies test.
Yeah, so then it says like Larry Sellers and everything, and then it cuts to the dance quartet from the landlord.
So he's just dressed in greens and in like a spandex suit and just doing interpretive dance.
Yeah, it's playing it's playing like a very nice like little symphony piece. I think it's called like the Mysterious Castle or something. It's
weird.
Oh yeah. Like I've heard it been played. It's very nice. Yeah. So anyway, Walter's like, hey, I found the guy. It's like Larry Sellers. He lives on like North Radford or something. And his father is, get this, Arthur Digby Sellers, which I guess he wrote this show called Branded from back in the day.
Yeah,
and my dad has a song parody of the about being stranded on the toilet.
Yeah, and so funny enough, Walter's a big fan of this show. Just like it's just a BP show, a big P show. It was a big show. They released this many episodes. Okay, so they roll up to the dude's house where Walter's dressed like, I guess, as a police officer. Just like, hello, ma'am, we'd like to see little Donnie.
Oh yeah, and there's like a Ferrari out in front.
It's like shit. The kid already spent the money.
He already spent the money, dude. Well, depending on what the offers are, he probably still has like a lot of the money. Let's Donnie, wait in the car. So then
they go inside.
Inside to find Arthur Digby Sellers in an iron lung.
Just like, yeah, he's just sitting there, and that's the only of the attention they bring to him for the rest of the movie. And they're like, "Can we meet? Hello, ma'am. Can we meet little Donnie?" And he shows up.
Little Larry.
Little Larry, and Larry shows up, and he's just like deadpan faced, like not even telling anything.
Like, is this your homework, Larry? It's like, you're killing your father, Larry. They're gonna cut your dick off, Larry.
So he's just threatening the kid, and then he just immediately loses.
So then he says, all right, I can't deal with this anymore. Plan B.
You want to see what happens?
You better look out that window. Larry, this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
And then he just takes a crowbar and then
out of the dude's trunk and destroys the Ferrari. And then a neighbor runs up and says, "What are you doing to my car?
I bought this last week.
I bought this fucking car last week. I'll kill your fucking car. Hey, that's not his car."
And just start smashing, and then of course
and
the
then
dude's
it cuts
car
to them,
keeps getting even ruined.
Yeah, and then it cuts to them eating burgers from like a
Burger World, which is next door.
A burger joint that Donnie wanted to go to, and then it cuts to the dude back at his apartment, he's like just nailing a thing into
basically
the floor.
Preparing to die. And he's like, put the chair at the door, where it opens inward, it would stop.
But it opens outward, and the rug pissers are back.
The piss men are back, and they're like...
Jackie Treehorn wants to see the deadbeat Lebowski.
So he goes and meets... oh, wait, next scene... more boobs! Yeah, they're just like a beach party where they're just all celebrating. Like, there's a slow motion
blanket toss of a woman without a top.
Yeah, so it's like, what the heck is this movie? There's a lot of weird scenes in this movie.
So then he's talking with Jackie Treehorn about, hey, how's the smut business? I wouldn't know, dude. I work in adult entertainment.
But then he just describes how Bunny owes him money, and then just like he just basically threatening him a little bit here and there.
Yeah. So then he goes away to take a phone call while dude's drinking a White Russian.
Oh yeah.
Then he goes over to like a notepad because he thinks he's in a detective thriller and
just starts the classic thing where you scribble.
He scribbles on the thing to reveal like a dick. A guy with a dick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So then he runs back, and it's like, hey, Mariani's in the hands of Larry Sellers and everything. It's like,
just pay me some money, and then you can get it back. And it's all your money anymore. And of course, Larry's. Of course, what's his name again? The king guy he was talking to.
Jackie Treehorn.
Jackie Treehorn's like, sure, here's another White Russian, and he just straight up Cosby's.
Minus that crime.
Well,
but
I gotta admit, the fact that there was 3 grown men knocking out another dude, I'm just like, this is definitely the start of a porno.
Yeah. No.
2 larger men and a guy who's been knocked out.
Yeah.
And of course, the Mr. Lebowski.
And then Lebowski has another acid trip.
The dude just straight up acid trips like
in a show called Gutter Balls.
Yeah, he just basically sees a bunch of chicks bowling themed.
Yeah, and he's walking in, he's dressed like the porno guy from Log Jam, and Saddam Hussein's giving him his bowling shoes.
So then he just rolls a bowling ball, gets a strike, and then runs and finds himself in the middle of, like, oh yeah, they're not in LA anymore. Technically,
they're in Malibu.
So he finds himself in Malibu where he's arrested by the cops, where for some reason they really adamantly hate his ass. Like the chief of police is like, I don't like you, Mr. Lebowski. We have a nice little beach community here, and we don't have any.
Keep it nice and quiet. And then he states his opinion of him, and he says, "I'm sorry, I wasn't listening." So then he throws a coffee.
He just throws a coffee and knocks him to the
fascist. Stay out of Malibu, Lebowski.
And then
stay out of Malibu, Dead Pete.
So then he goes. Then he leaves and is in a taxi where the taxi driver's listening to a song he doesn't like. So just please turn it off. Just like, bitch,
fuck you. Get your own music. Get your own fucking cab. Man, I've had a rough night and I hate the fucking Eagles, man. So then he just throws them out.
Just like like, damn, I thought this guy must really like the Eagles.
That got a nice hat, by the way. I'm also known as the Hat Man. So yeah. So then Bunny Lebowski drives by
with all her toes.
With all of her toes. So then
she's just driving a red Corvette.
And then the dude goes home. He trips over the thing he nailed to the floor, and then Maud comes.
He finds his whole house has been trashed, probably by the Germans.
No, it's by Jackie Treehorn.
Oh,
and his guys.
Oh, it's just been generally trashed and destroyed. So he makes it home, and then Maud's are just like,
Jeffrey, love me.
Make love to me.
That's my robe.
So he just kind of drops. She's completely naked, and I'm guessing, well, the dude's luck has suddenly gone in his favor. For some reason, this guy's luck amount of good and bad luck. Flux is like the flux is like a. Yeah, like it's crazy. One point he's really unlucky, and other point he's really lucky.
Absolutely.
Anyways, they do the thing.
Sex warning. So then that happens.
And the dude's just chilling.
And the dude
is just drinking another White Russian.
Yeah, and then it's like, father doesn't have any money. Also, what are you doing? Is that like yoga? It increases the chances of conception. Yeah. Like Maud came over because she doesn't like want a partner. She wants to raise the child on her own, but she wants like a good guy to like have the baby.
So she's just kind of
like
she's been staring at him like a turkey baster this whole movie.
Yeah, he is a very nice looking man. I'm not gay.
Just like, what am I, a turkey baster to you, woman? I'm more valuable than just my sperm.
I'm more than a piece of. Okay, the dude seems to be pretty cool with it.
Yeah, he's just cool with it.
Because he literally has no interest.
He's just like, oh, okay.
And it's like, yeah, okay. So which cool.
So he learns that Mr. Big Lebowski
has no money of his own,
and Maud is the one with all the money. As it turns out,
she's the real Big Lebowski. And I didn't think of it until.
As it turns out, her mother was the one who was actually rich, and the fact that Big Lebowski was making such a big thing, like you're a bum who never earned anything.
And the real bum is the fucking rich guy.
As it turns out, he was
something about society. Maybe?
As it turns out, he wasn't actually rich. He just married into richness and is given. Funny enough, Maud just gives him an allowance. Like he's not even.
I give
him
a rather reasonable allowance. He has no money of his own.
Yeah, he's broke, and his daughter-in-law is the only one giving him money.
Yeah. So
then
father's weakness is vanity. Hence the slut.
So then
it's like, hey, Walter. It's like, hey Walter, I need you to come over.
No wait, the dude finally figures it out. Like, holy shit, this busts the whole case open. And then he calls up Walter, like, Walter, we need to go. I need you to drive me. No, it's the Sabbath.
It's the Sabbath. Get the fuck over here, Walter. I'm off the fucking bowling team.
Is this got to be a good damn reason because it's a Sabbath and I can only do it in a life or death scenario? Well, yeah, it's a life or death scenario. Get over here.
Yeah. So then.
He gets over there, but first he finally confronts the guy in the blue Beetle, just like, why are you following me?
And it's like, I work for the Knuchins.
Yeah, he's just
I'm a private detective.
He's just some random bald
guy.
Yeah,
he's trying to track down Bunny Lebowski. By the way, Hayden, let me freestyle on this part.
Go ahead.
So the Knuchins hired this guy
Yes.
who he calls who calls himself a brother Seamus, like an Irish monk, so about like tracking down Bunny Lebowski,
Yeah,
who was a teenage runaway who ran away about a year ago, who was starred in a porno and married the Big Lebowski, who is a grown ass man.
Yeah,
I
but-
don't think I need to say anything else.
Yeah, but then again, he also shows a picture of the Bunny's family farm, and it's like, holy shit, it's depressing. No wonder I'd run away too.
Yeah,
But
I might
it's
get
a
another.
standard-
Yeah.
So then he gets in the car with Walter, and then Walter's of course complaining that he actually has to do anything on the Sabbath.
It's like you're Polish Catholic.
You
I
divorced your
converted when I married Cynthia.
You divorced her 5 years ago, and you still care. Oh, also, he takes care of her dog when she's on a vacation with her new husband. And she's like, dude, you're a simp.
Yeah, he is a simp. Yeah, so then they get to the Big Lebowski's house where the
Bunny crashed her car.
Where Bunny crashed her car, and then like runs inside, and she's running around with her top off, and Philip Seymour Hoffman's having to pick up everything. It's like, what are you doing here, dude? Like, she ran off to Palm Springs, just picked up, didn't even tell us. And I guess the nihilist knew where she was. She didn't even kidnap herself. Please don't go in there, dude. He's very angry.
It's also revealed that the nihilists are also sitting getting some meals, and
They
have a chick with them who I need to say, order some more pancakes. She was skinny as hell. Like, I'm not saying that women need to be big bone. I'm just saying that she looked like she was starving.
She looked like she had a bit of an eating disorder, so like I would say maybe eat a bit more.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Madam.
I don't mean to be insulting. Anyway, she's also missing her toe, which, like, damn, why are you still dating this guy? Even though it's like, don't worry,
she thought they were getting $1 million.
Yeah, so I would give him my piggy toe for $1 million.
Yeah.
Continuing, so
then
they find Le Big Lebowski's like, what the hell are you doing here?
They say, hey, where's the money, Lebowski? We want you to get the thing, like you pinning on a guy in the square community of like, hey man.
Yeah, as it turns out, the big reveal of this movie is that Mr. Big Lebowski, of course, didn't have any money, and so he didn't want his wife to come home. He was actually glad that she was kidnapped. That's why he sent some random bum with the money to go rescue her, because he didn't care if she was kidnapped or not, and basically, his plan was that his wife is gone, and he can think, and the German guys, I guess, assumed that they made up a whole thing where they kidnapped her. So he was glad that he did so. So with a good reason, he stole some money from the foundation and pretended. As it turns out, the case that he gave to, funny enough, Mr. Big Lebowski, Mr. the Dude, didn't have any money in it.
It just had like a phone book, and Walter threw out like a fake ringer.
A ringer for a ringer.
A ringer for a ringer. So anyway, it's like, no, you...
So he just recruited some bum he met to basically put the blame on the missing money for him instead.
And it's like, hey, I know something else this guy's lying about. I've seen a lot of spinals in my day, and this guy fucking walks. I've never been more certain of anything in my whole life. Stay away from me, mister!
So he just picks... then Walter picks up and then tosses him to the floor because, yes, he cannot walk.
He is disabled.
So after that very awkward scene, they go back to bowling because I guess they never faced any consequences. Nobody faces their own consequences in this movie.
And then the Jesus walks up and is like, hey, what's this? This shit you're doing in bowling?
You're doing bowling on the Sabbath? You lied to me. I'll fuck you in the ass.
On the ass. Saturday, I fuck you on the ass.
Yeah, he just likes being super creepy and such with his...
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, so then they walk outside, and the nihilists have burned the dude's car, finally putting it out of its misery.
They put the car out of its misery after all the shit it went through, so they're like, where's the money, Lebowski?
Otherwise we kill the girl.
And
you never had the girl!
Yeah, they're just like three dudes, one of them carrying a sword and the other one carrying a gun. And
a boombox.
And carrying a boombox. And they're just threatening him, which, of course, they have nothing really to threaten. And, of course, they're like, give us any money, we'll do. We had to cut off his girlfend's toe. We promised
we be getting $1 million.
Yeah,
it's not fair. Fair. Who's the fucking nihilist around here?
Danny and the dude were cool with just giving really any money they had in their pockets. But then, of course,
Walter's like, show me what you got, nihilist.
So they just start fighting them. But for some reason, these guys are just pansy liars because they just throw away the sword and the gun and just start fist fighting him. And of course, the Walter bites a dude's ear off, like as the psychopath he is, and then they just kind of push them away. But
it's not without a loss, because Donnie has a heart attack.
He has a heart attack and dies.
Fucking dies.
Yes. So they're at the mortuary home where they
meet the guy, and it's like the urn. They're gonna scatter his ashes and everything.
So here is the price for the urn: $180. $180 fucking dollars.
It is our moderately priced receptacle.
Some of them go to like $1,000, $3,000. Oh, but you got any more cheaper options? Not unless you have we have to put it in a receptacle at least. And so they're like, is there a store nearby? So they put him in a Folgers coffee can.
And then Walter. Then they take him up to like a mountain next to a nice little cliff next to the ocean. It says like what your dying wishes might have been, scatter your ashes to the thing of the Pacific Ocean.
He bowled. He surfed.
He was a surfer. And he died. Like, good Lord, you took him. Like so many men of his bright flower men of his generation before his time. At Hill 364 and another Nam place. So then. Yeah, he's just talking about fucking Vietnam.
So then he prepares to do the honorable thing and tosses his ashes into the wind, and then
it comes back on him.
It covers the dude in ashes, and he's just standing there like, God. He's just standing there, and then eventually, of course, afterwards, Walter's like, oh, I'm sorry, the dude. You've been a terrible friend.
Vietnam, man. Yeah, and they just both have a good cry about the whole situation.
And then they go, and they're like, let's go bowling. For some reason, they're still friends after everything. Man. And then the movie ends where the dude talks to Sam Elliott.
Yeah, and then Sam Elliott just kind of like comes about with like a thing of, well, that's pretty much story. It wraps it all up. I thought it was a pretty good story. I didn't really much like seeing Donnie go, but then I remember that there's a little Lebowski on the way. I guess that's the whole darn human comedy perpetuates itself.
I guess that's pretty deep in this movie that I did not think have any morals.
I think, and then the dude said, like, hey, man, the dude abides. And, I think, like, the main point of the Big Lebowski is, like, this guy is just...
To chill.
Is put in, like, the worst situation and, like, a friend of his dies, but he's just like, hey,
he just finds a way to be chill and be happy despite it all.
You gotta keep going on, man. Yeah, like, it's a very, like, It's a very feel-good movie despite all of the insane stuff going on and, like, the death of his friend and everything.
It was a really nice movie, and I'm glad we got to it. Well, thank you very much. We had rated... do we have a rating system, or are we going to start that?
I'd say 8. I think it's an 8.
I think I'd play it as a good movie, too. Well, thank you all very much. This has been HD. Thank you. Sorry.